Hello, Taurus, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm an Evolutionary Life Coach, and I have an intuitive message about your spiritual path and your spiritual focus for the week. So let's get started. First card, lovely card. This is the theme of your reading. We have the star. This is healing, this is flow, and it's also intuition. There's an easy flow of your intuition. And so if you've been feeling off, this card pulls you back into yourself. This is a deep inward card. I just really love this card. It's a great energy. It's peaceful. It's calm, but it's very connected. It's very aware of what's going on in the outside world, what's going on in the inside world, and how to really bridge that gap. So let's see where we go from here. We've got you, Taurus, feeling like the Ten of Swords, that we're at a culmination, we're at an ending. And this ending feels actually like a relief because what's ending was not great. It was something that really didn't serve you, not really a place you wanted to stay, something you were involved in which turned out to not be good for you anymore. And finally, we're to the point of ending. You may be feeling a bit exhausted, a bit worn out from that. And this is also perhaps another message of the star for you to make sure to take that time for spiritual rest. Can often involve bodily rest, like napping or just taking it easy, but understand that there is a spiritual component or facet to the reason why you need that rest. It's not just that you're tired, or it's not that you just don't seem to have the energy. It's that your psyche and your soul are needing this time for you to recover from this ending. Okay, let's keep going with your message. Eight of Wands, Hanged Man, and Six of Swords. Okay, so this is good news. I like all these cards together. So, our Eight of Wands is momentum, but it's also, it's also putting something out into the future, something that you truly want to have happen. And this Eight of Wands goes right into the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is asking you to surrender to it. But we also have the Six of Swords approaching the Hanged Man. So we have everything kind of coming in towards the Hanged Man. And we keep coming back to this energy of the star, of the stasis, of the recovery. We see that kind of in the Hanged Man as well. There's obviously nothing happening in the Hanged Man. So, Taurus, it seems like everything you're trying this week still gets you to that place of I'm not moving, or that place of suspension where things aren't quite ready to go yet. However, there's good news. This is really a good spread, because the Eight of Wands is talking about the future and the Six of Swords is moving on from the past. And yet both of those things come to meet you in the present. So this means that what you are going to try to manifest in the future beyond this point is going to be much more possible, because there's a facet of your psyche that has been allowed to heal, the Six of Swords. Because that psyche has been allowed to heal, there's more positive energy flowing through that area of yourself, and that positive energy goes to this moment of suspension. When we're trying to manifest something, there's always a little bit of a delay before it comes into our reality. And that's what we're being reminded of here, this Eight of Wands coming into the Hanged Man. That, yes, we put it out, but there's a little moment where we have to kind of actually not force it through, not go after it. We have to suspend our energy a little bit. So, Taurus, this is a different kind of week. This is a week of allowing things to be still. You don't have to push your way forward. You don't have to really do much except be in tune with yourself. Be in tune with your intuition, be in tune with your flow, and understand that anything that you're feeling on this bodily level is really also happening in the spiritual energetic body as well. It's happening on many levels for you here. And yeah, I keep looking at these cards, seeing more and more layers come out. This is really a confirmation that healing is happening for you, that the resolution of the past is happening for you. And I'm feeling a lot of joy welling up in here. It's very subtle, but there's a lot of joy welling up because what you've been fighting with has been going on for such a long time. This Ten of Swords here can manifest as self-sabotage or mental thoughts or beliefs that don't work anymore, beliefs that no longer serve you, or it can flat out just be a circumstance. But it was really going on a very long time. And for it to finally be done and for you to finally be healing is a big, big deal. And you've got the movement going from all sides. So if you feel like you're still not receiving what you put out, you're still not receiving what you've asked for, if it feels like you're still kind of falling short or falling flat, it's okay. This Hanged Man tells us we will experience it. When we give ourselves up for our desires, we will experience it, but it takes this moment of saying, okay, all right, I give up. It's out of my hands right now. I hope this is coming together in a kind of cohesive whole because I'm understanding it inside and I'm having a hard time getting it out to you. So that's really good, right? For an intuitive reader, I don't need to be able to verbalize what I'm feeling inside, right? So let me just summarize to make sure that you're still getting something of substance. This week is all about the union of body and soul, the union of spirit and body, psyche and body. That on a deep level, on many levels, you're healing and coming back in. And because of that, there's a new kind of intuitive flow that's going to happen for you. This is happening because we're at an ending, a final ending, like you're finally done with this situation, circumstance, belief system, belief pattern, thought pattern. We're finally done. When we get to here, we're reminded that things are moving on behind the scenes for you. That as you're in this moment of stillness, as you're in this moment of surrender, of connection, of allowing things to be and not pushing things forward, things are still happening behind the scenes. Your desires are still going out there and your healing is still happening. And everything is coming towards you, even though you may not be feeling it at this particular moment. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to draw one more card for you, possibly, if I can find my deck. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You've got everything you need. Everything is taken care of for you financially, spiritually, emotionally. Eventually, this is where you're headed. Okay, so understand we're in progress, we're in process. This week is all about healing and allowing yourself the space to heal. So thanks, Taurus. That was a fun reading. I do love doing these readings for you. And thank you again for your time and your energy. If I could ask also if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, or commenting, it really does help support this channel and I very much appreciate it. I also invite you to check out my newly updated website, trueguidancetarot.com. I finally have it newly updated with a new offering of 3-hour guidance packages. So feel free to check it out, see if anything interests you, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time either way. Have a great week, Taurus.